Author Peter Schweizer says Russia owns U.S. soil due to Hillary Clinton's Uranium One deal. Political pundit, investigative journalist, and reporter Peter Schweizer, the author of the book Clinton Cash, who discusses how Hillary and Bill Clinton acquired their wealth by receiving money from foreign governments and businesses. Moreover, he talks about the scandal where the Department of State had approved for the Clinton Foundation to receive $145 million from Russian shareholders of the Uranium One company. The Clinton family cashed in on the Russian, and somehow Trump is the lightning rod for them now for his cabinet members' alleged irrelevant meetings with Russian officials. On Fox Business, Lou Dobbs Tonight on Tuesday, Schweitzer said that the Hillary-run State Department's approval for the money the Clinton Foundation received from Russian shareholders, $145 million, should be the subject of a federal investigation. Schweitzer recently discussed Hillary's speech on foreign donations entering the U.S., saying, "It was a bizarre speech that she gave. It's as if she was Rip Van Winkle has been asleep since the Clinton Foundation. Clinton Global Initiative had been functioning. If we are concerned about foreign government money in our politics, as Hillary Clinton says she is, let's begin with the Clinton Foundation and begin with a very basic, simple premise, that is, the Clinton Foundation signed an agreement with Barack Obama that they would disclose all of their donors on an annual basis." Under oath, Hillary Clinton told the Senate Foreign Relations Committee the same thing, as we know they haven't done it. That there are at least 1,100 foreign donations, that they have any been disclosed to the American public? I was just shaking my head throughout that speech. It was remarkable for her to say that, said the author when discussing Clinton's deal to receive $145 million from Uranium One. Look, there are a couple of things that are extremely troubling about the deal we touched on. Number one is the amount of money, $145 million. We are not talking about a super PAC giving $1 million to support a candidate. We are not talking about campaign donations. We are talking about $145 million, which, by the way, is 75% or more of the annual budget of the Clinton Foundation. It's a huge sum of money. Second of all, we are talking about a fundamental issue of national security, which is uranium. It's not like oil and gas that you can find all sorts of places. They are precious few places you can mine for uranium in the United States, is one of those areas. And number three, we are talking about the Russian government. A lot of people don't realize it now. In parts of the Midwest American soil is owned by Vladimir Putin's government because this deal went through. And in addition to the $145 million, Bill Clinton got $500 million, $500,000, for a 20-minute speech from a Russian investment bank tied to the Kremlin 2 months before the State Department signed off on this deal. It just stinks to high heaven, and I think it requires a major investigation by the federal government. He further said everyone knows the reason that money flows to politicians is people want something in return, and particularly when you are talking about overseas in places like Nigeria or Russia or the United Arab Emirates. Those political cultures are rife with payoff and corruption. And to think that you have got a Nigerian businessman pledging $1 billion with a B to the Clinton Global Initiative, that he wants nothing from the Clintons in return, is just laughable. I think the American people recognize that there is a pay-to-play system in Washington, and that's why you are seeing this rebellion against money in politics, he added. What do you think? What do I think? It's disgraceful. And look what they're talking about. This whole thing with Don Jr. was a setup, and we're not talking that Russia owns U.S. soil due to Hillary Clinton's Uranium One deal. I mean, it baffles the mind at this point. You don't hear anything about this on the news, and once you try to mention something like this, they cut you off. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.